The Ducks take on the Red Wings, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop. Detroit's $1.30, total 6.5. We're 4-0 in our last 4 Gold Club plays on my premium page. John Gibson for the Red Wings, Peter Mrazek for Anaheim, and Mrazek's 3-0 in the net, backed by the highest goal-producing lineup in the league. Gauthier and Carlson with 22 goals between the both of them, 46 points combined. And Troy Terry's tied for the club lead in assists. He's also a plus 11. And they're going to take on Johnny Gibson, who's got a goals against average in the threes, save percentage of .882. When it comes to defensive play, the Red Wings have definitely struggled late in games. They're in the bottom 10 in third period goals allowed. Detroit contest went 7-3 to the over in their last 10. Anaheim with overs in 6 out of their last 10 themselves. I like the Ducks plus $1.10 over 6.5. Stars, Canadiens, 7 o'clock East. Both clubs are minus $1.10, pretty much a coin flip. Total is 6 goals. Jakob Dobes for Montreal. Jake Ottinger for Dallas. And I'll tell you what, this Dallas power play has done a terrific job this season, leading the league in power play goals per game. Wyatt Johnston with double-digit goals on the year. Mikko Rantanen leads the roster in assists and points. Meanwhile, for Montreal on the other side, well, they're a top 5 goal-scoring team themselves. I know it looked like we were going big there on Dallas, but don't sell the Habs short. Once again, top 5 in scoring. Cole Caulfield, second in the league in goals. Nick Suzuki, team leader in assists and points. Habs with overs in all of their home games this year except for one. 81% to the over in all of their contests at any location. Meanwhile, Dallas on the other side, they saw overs recently against Nashville, Anaheim, and Edmonton. I like the over 6 goals. Next matchup, Bruins, Senators, 7 o'clock East. Ottawa's $1.75, total 6. Linus Ullmark for the Sens. Jeremy Swayman for Boston. Swayman 7-4 with a save percentage in the 900s. Now, the Red Hot Bruins have won their last 7 straight, and they allowed just 2.4 goals a game during that time frame. And they're facing an Ottawa team who lost 4 out of their last 7 themselves. Having a tough time on the defensive end of the ice. But I'll tell you what, it ain't just defense for the Bruins. We are looking at a top 10 goal-scoring team. David Pastrnak leads the club in points. Geeky with the most goals. Of course, the Senators on the other side, they're in the bottom 5 in goals allowed per game. And on the offensive end, well, the Senators really have not given themselves a whole lot of opportunities late. They're in the bottom 10 in third period shots. Give me Boston plus 1.5, getting the job done for some puck line cash. Kings, Maple Leafs, 7 o'clock East. LA's $1.15, total 6, almost a coin flip, pretty evenly matched here. Darcy Kemper in net for the Kings. Anthony Stolarz for Toronto. And both squads doing some good stuff on offense. You know, the Leafs are in the top 5 in goals per game. LA's 6th in road scoring themselves. And for the Kings, it's Adrian Kemp who leads the roster in assists and points. Corey Perry is the club leader in goals. Meanwhile, for Toronto on the other side, it's William Nylander with 16 assists, 24 total points. Tavares and Matthews with 18 goals combined. Now, Toronto games have gone a staggering 15-2 to the over this year. Not sure why we're not pounding these on the premium plays. It just, I like betting on sides, But listen, if you're going to take a total today, once again, Toronto games 15-2 to the over this year. Kings with overs recently against Florida, Detroit, and San Jose. Of course, when it comes to selecting a winner in this one, this game is being featured as today's board member tier package play on my premium page. But as far as making a free pick is concerned, I like the over 6. Capitals, Panthers, 7 o'clock East. Florida's $1.50, totals 5.5. Sergei Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Logan Thompson for Washington. And I'll tell you what, both goaltenders with some really good outings. Washington's Thompson has a goals against average of 156, save percentage of 935. Meanwhile, Florida's Bobrovsky is 8-4 with a goals against average in the twos himself. Of course, as a team, the Panthers allowed just 20 pucks on net a game on their home ice. That is currently best in the NHL. Meanwhile, the Caps on the other side, they give up fewer goals a game than any other club in hockey. Capitals with unders in 6 out of their last 10. Florida with unders against Vegas, San Jose, and Buffalo recently. I like the under 5.5. Oilers, Blue Jackets, 7:30 East. Both clubs are $1.10. Another coin flip spot here, total 6.5. Jet Greaves for Columbus, Calvin Pickard for Edmonton. And both clubs with their fair share of issues with their offensive lines. Edmonton's averaging just 2.4 goals a game on the road. Columbus is second to last in power play goals. Blue Jackets with unders in all of their home games except one. Edmonton contests have gone 70% to the under on the road. And when it comes to selecting a winner in this one, this game is being featured as today's Gold Club tier package play. But as far as making a free pick is concerned, I like the under 6.5. Sabres, Avalanche, 9 o'clock East. Columbus is the $3.50 favorite. Total 6.5 goals. Scott Wedgwood for the Avs, UPL for Buffalo. And Luukkonen comes into today's start with a save percentage of just .877. Buffalo with losses in 7 out of their last 8. Obviously a big issue for the Sabres. It's been defensive play. Buffalo allows 31 pucks on net a game, bottom 3 in goals allowed on the road. And they're facing a Colorado team who gets more shots on goal a game than any other team. Matter of fact, the Avalanche, they're getting 38 pucks on net a game at home. Nathan MacKinnon, league leader in goals, assists, and points. Cale Makar's a plus 14, 17 assists on the year. Avalanche with overs recently against Vancouver, Edmonton, and New Jersey. Buffalo with overs in all of their road games except one. I like Colorado minus 1.5. Over 6.5 goals. All right, next matchup, Sharks, Flames, 9 o'clock East. Calgary's $1.60, total 6. Dustin Wolf for the Flames. Yaro Askarov for San Jose. Yaro's got a winning record on the year. San Jose with wins in 7 out of their last 9. When it comes to offensive production, the Sharks are a top 3 goal-scoring team on the road. They really like to get on top of you early. San Jose is currently leading the league in first-period goals in their travels. Macklin Celebrini leads the roster in goals, assists, and points. Smith and Eklund with 27 points between the both of them. And they're taking on a Calgary squad who lost their last 3 straight. Just 3 and 7 straight up in their last 10. They're allowing 31 pucks on net a game at home, allowing a bunch of goals late in games. 6 out of Calgary's last 10 outings got over the total. San Jose with overs in 5 out of their last 7 on the road. Give me the Sharks plus 1.5, over 6. All right, next game, Islanders, Golden Knights, 10 o'clock Eastern puck drop. Vegas is minus $1.90, total 6.5. Akira Schmidt for the Knights, Ilya Sorokin for New York. Now, Sorokin's got a handful of wins on the year. Isles have done a nice job offensively for the most part. They're averaging 30 shots on goal a game, top 5 in second period scoring. Bo Horvat with 12 goals on the year, team leader in points. Palmieri and Barzal with 26 points between the both of them. And they're facing a struggling Vegas team who lost their last 3 straight. Gave up 13 goals in that stretch. And as far as the past few weeks are concerned, the Knights have taken the loss in 6 out of their last 8. Vegas with overs recently against Anaheim, Tampa Bay, and Carolina. Islander games are 11-5 to the over for the entire year. I like the Islanders plus 1.5, over 6.5 goals. Next and final breakdown for the video, Jets, Kraken, 10 o'clock East. Winnipeg's $1.35, totals 5.5. Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Phil Grubauer for Seattle. Of course, the Kraken's been pretty terrible on the offensive end of the ice this season. They're getting just 23 pucks on net a game at home. That is lowest in the NHL. No real surprise, Seattle averages fewer goals a game than any other team besides one. They're facing a Winnipeg squad who's definitely tough to score against. They're in the top 5 in fewest goals allowed. Defenseman Josh Morrissey's a +9. Connor Hellebuck with a save percentage of .921. 3 out of the Jets' last 5 road games did stay under the total. Kraken games went 7-3 to the under in their last 10. I like Winnipeg -135, under 5.5. And with that, folks, now it's time for our quick pick recap. I like the Ducks +$1.10, over 6.5. Give me the over 6 in that Dallas-Montreal matchup. We're 4-0 in our last 4 Gold Club plays on my premium page. Bruins +1.5, getting the job done for some puck line cash. I like the over 6, Kings Maple Leafs, under 5.5. Caps Panthers, under 6.5. Oilers Blue Jackets. Avalanche -1.5, over 6.5 goals. Sharks +1.5, over 6. And give me the Islanders +1.5, over 6.5 goals. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. But most importantly, folks, gotta thank you for joining me right here on the free video. You know how much I enjoy producing free content for you. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Didn't cost you anything to watch it. And also, folks, happy Thursday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium page.